What's with the cowboy hat, bud?
We're in quarantine. This is
day one of the cowboy hat, and hopefully the last day.
I don't really know what it is, but we're cleaning out closets and I found it. Are we live right now? I see it in the corner.
Alright. Can you sit up? Or are you just going to be laying around like you're in...
I'm laying around. I like it.
Okay, so I got surgery and basically I have had a sebaceous cyst for many years, or just some kind of growth on the side of my neck. And
well, it went up and it would go down. It was very tiny.
It was about 10 years I've had it, and then
up and down. So it hasn't been sticking out of her neck for 10 years.
Yeah, but about 2 months ago it got a bit infected and certainly started to get big and gross, and then the next thing you know it got infected and it was really disgusting, so we decided to go ahead and can you please be careful with all this.
Oh my gosh.
Got really, really infected, and basically I had to go and get surgery. I had surgery done. And are you even paying attention?
Oh, I know the story.
Okay.
This is for them.
Okay. And I had to have minor surgery this week, and it's still pretty gross and pretty bloody. And if I had not had Man Frand, I probably would have not been able to fix it myself. I would have had to get one of my friends or something to come stay with me, because this thing has to get like redressed like every morning and afternoon. And basically there's a hole in my neck. Okay, so when they got the cyst out, they have like about an inch hole that goes into my neck, and there's a little bit of a gaping hole, and it bleeds, and it's pretty gross. So we took a video of the first redressing, which was pretty awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it hurt like a son of a bitch. But I just kind of wanted to talk about doing stuff like that for your significant other. And, you know, what if it got to the stage where you had to wipe my ass? Like, would you be okay, like, being in the labor? Like, if me and you have kids, like, how gross does it have to get? And are you able to handle that stuff? Or are you someone that, like, lots of questions. So whenever you want to start.
Okay, I'll start.
I'm going to grab my coffee.
Where's that mean now? Okay.
Oh, no, that's... Oh, I'm not going to tell you.
How many coffee cups do you have?
That was from last week.
She went to go look at a coffee cup to our right, and it had mold in it.
Yep, that was
This is
gross.
what I work with. Number 2, I'm going to have 2 points to make. Okay. Maybe more as I start thinking.
Yeah.
Number 1, for one, we don't have any kids, not married, but I've heard, I'm going to link this to a similar thing where people talk about cleaning up nasty diapers. And have you ever watched, like, what was the 4 Christmases? Where the baby throws up and Vince Vaughn starts up chucking and everything. But what they're saying, though, is when it's someone else's kid, you're sick. You know, it makes you sick when you open it up or smell it or anything like that. But when it's your kid, it's different. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard enough people say it to where I believe it's true. Yeah. So I think in a sense that same could apply for someone you love. Now, it depends. I would like to say yes.
That you would be in the labor?
Well, yeah, labor's definite. I mean, you're in it together.
Mm-hmm.
Wiping the ass, I'd say yes, but
I can't believe you'd say yes.
Well, the caveat is that she could not have eaten wings or the flaming Doritos, because I'm not going near that. It's just like it's like Hiroshima. So I will not. I will bring her to the yard. I will give a privacy fence and I will hose her down, but I will not, until proper PPE is available in the stores, will not reach my hand and wipe it down.
I couldn't do that. I don't know. Maybe when you get older, you kind of just have to.
I'm just going to hose you down.
You're going to literally let me go, and then you're going to take me to the backyard, and you're going to get a hose.
There's kind of a shower built in outside back there, so I could just tell you been there, and I'll just bidet you right up the rear. I'll use the shower or the mist spray. I might do a mist, and the mist spray will do a nice coating. And then I'll do a little bit heavier shower. And then at the end, just blast it with the jet. Maybe I should do it reverse. Blast it with the jet to get all the gunk. Then shower it. Then mist it. And then what I can do is spray a little poopery on it or something afterwards.
I just don't think, like, this is disgusting.
Well, you asked the question.
Okay, so tell me about, like, seeing me in the surgery and seeing me going through all of that. Was there ever a point that you were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she has a needle going in her neck? Like,
no, because honestly, I'm very fascinated. I'm one of those sick people that is very fascinated by the videos of the whole pimple poppers and Dr. Pimple Popper and watching cysts and things like that. So it was honestly cool to see it in person, which they had some arms and stuff around me. So the way the table was, I didn't get to see all the great details that I would love to see. I caught a little bit of it, but it was still pretty cool. But I knew what to expect. You handled it very well. You kind of had when they were doing the needles, I know it had to hurt because it was all swollen and kind of red and infected in that area. But you would hear like, she was like a little whimpering cat or a little whimpering dog. But once it all set in, she was good to go. And they were pushing and draining. And then I saw them just slicing and hacking and squeezing it out. And it was awesome.
So you were kind of quite impressed by me.
Yes. And now she has you could probably put like I would say a big marble in there.
Yeah, it's quite
just
big.
Boop, pop it in there. Smuggle a dime bag in there, you know?
You said you were going to smuggle some drugs.
I had to use my sleeve to wipe my nose because I didn't want to use my hand in front of everybody.
Oh my god. Okay,
I will sanitize after.
Do you think any of it, like, has kind of... Okay, so this is the weirdest part of it. Does any of it kind of change the way you think about me?
No, I mean, we've gotten into a pattern of it, so I mean, I think it's fine. Hopefully, I would say vice versa. It should be that you now have trust in me that I can take care of wounds or redressing and things like that in a very calm manner.
Definitely.
So I'd say that. I know that you can handle it now because, I mean, with each day, I mean, we dress twice a day with it. We do one in the morning, and then we do the one in the afternoon whenever we're both home, which we're quarantined now, so when we're both getting home. So I'd say there's been trust on both parts. And we are good. We're all med supplied up. When she had it done, I have wiped down my Amazon packages and Lysoled them. And we have plenty of gauze and tape so we can go as long as that hole wants to sit there.
Yeah, does anyone want to see it?
Nah, you don't want to see it. She can put it on it. She'll put it on Instagram or Facebook or something.
I won't. It's so
She loves
sick.
posting that stuff.
It's so disgusting.
Last night when we were it's been good. It's been just basically I put the gauze that you have on top. And that's just kind of the covering on the outside. Then it's a small piece of gauze that I dampen a little bit with distilled water as I was instructed to. So if anyone knows that is wrong, I mean, that's what the doctor told me. He said, dampen it a little bit, squeeze the water out, and then you're going to kind of pack that in there. Mm-hmm. So if that is wrong, I need a nurse or doctor to tell us if you want to give us any advice. But on the other end, when you pull that, it's like you pull a teeny little bit of gauze out of there, which it's been good, and it hasn't done anything. But Miss Cammie, who likes to take pictures and stuff, she wants to see what it's like.
Well, I want to monitor it.
I pull it out, and then she's like, "Oh, I want to take glamour shots of it." And she starts trying to take. Then she sits up. She starts moving her neck around. Next thing you know, all Dr. Man Frand's work just starts bleeding out again.
Yeah.
So all the work just went to shit, and it was.
We had blood
on the counter. I had the 409 it, which that's gold now. I mean,
it was so gross.
I mean, oh lordy be. So I was like,
I'm just impressed that it hasn't made you, freaked you out too much.
No, it's been pretty good. So
Okay. What's your question for me?
Where do you draw the line? Because, I mean, eventually, I know the man usually starts maybe having some issues prior to a woman sometimes as you get older.
With what?
Well, I mean, going to the bathroom. I mean, what if I can't hold my, you know what? I mean, where do you draw the line at helping the person you love? What could you not do if you love me?
I don't know. Like, it's just...
What if I...
The thought of having to, like,
what
do
if
that?
I swamp butt, mud butt pooed myself, but I can't do anything about it? What would you do? The laughing doesn't help because I'm sitting over there with mud butt, getting diaper rash or whatever else as well while she's laughing.
I'd have to deal with it, I guess, but I couldn't handle it. Like, I'd have to, like, get one of my friends to help us.
What are you going to do? Videotape my starfish down there and then just...
I'm just going to have to get one of my friends to come out because I think I would get the giggles. I think I wouldn't be able to handle it.
I don't think you'd get the giggles. I think you'd vomit, just like if I looked at your flaming Dorito butthole. She still insists on getting flaming Doritos. I try to get her away from them. She's like, no, I want flaming Doritos. And then she regrets it. Okay.
I just don't think I could do it. I have to get one of my friends to help.
Okay.
And you're pretty much screwed, really.
All right, that works. I can handle it.
This has been another episode of Man Frand.